Wow, this is so cool.
I thought I heard someone in here. Mikey, what are you doing here? We've closed the building so you can stay home and be safe.
I know, but I miss it here, and I wanted to see my friends.
I can certainly understand that, Mikey. Before school was closed, you were playing with your friends every day. In fact, there were many times when recess was over, you and your friends just kept playing basketball or soccer, even after I blew the whistle to stop. That was a lot of fun, but things are different now, and they will be for a while longer.
Yeah, but for how long?
That's something I don't have an answer to, and I'm sorry about that. The coronavirus is very unpredictable, so I can't give you an exact date when we can come back to school. Doctors and nurses are trying very hard to help people who've become sick. If you listen to your parents and follow their rules about staying home, we can get back to normal as soon as possible.
Why is it called the coronavirus?
Actually, the virus is now called COVID-19, which is a type of coronavirus. Coronavirus is a type of virus that when people get it, can feel like a cold. It's possible people will have a fever, cough, sore throat, and even have problems breathing. It's called COVID-19 because it stands for the letters CO for corona, VI for virus, D for disease, and 19 for 2019, the year it was discovered.
You said that if people get this sickness, they can have a problem with breathing. If they can't breathe, then they might die?
That's a scary thought. But remember, most people who get COVID-19 will be okay. Doctors and nurses are doing everything they can to save people and find a cure. Yes, there have been people who have died from this illness. But if we keep practicing our safety behaviors, we can help control the spread of the virus. I know that must sound frightening, but it's important to know that most people who get the virus get all better in a few weeks.
But I'm not sick. I'm strong. Are my grandma and grandpa going to be okay?
You certainly are strong, Mikey, but you're smart also. Don't forget, if we practice our safety behaviors, we can stay in control of the spread. But remember, anyone can catch the virus. People can be something called a carrier, which means that even though we don't have any of the symptoms I talked about before, we still have the virus in our bodies. When that happens, even though we don't feel sick, we can still pass it on to other people. It's true that older people, like Grandma and Grandpa, will have a harder time getting better if they got the virus. But remember, most people will get better. That's why it's so important to keep practicing our safety behaviors, including social distancing.
What does that mean?
Well, social means people and community, and distancing means being apart. So if you put those words together, it means being apart from people. But you're still allowed to be close to the people you live with. That's why, even though we're in the same room, I'm standing here, at least 6 feet away from you. We know the virus spreads from sneezing and coughing. That's why the experts say that 6 feet is a safe amount of space to protect you. It would be really hard for the germs to travel that far. Social distancing is why schools, movie theaters, playgrounds, and many places in your neighborhood are closed right now. People everywhere are practicing social distancing. And that's why your mom and dad aren't letting you go to the park and see all your friends you would normally see. They're trying to protect you from the germs. You're a hero by practicing social distancing because you're doing everything you can to protect people. But I want you to remember, it's okay to go outside and get fresh air. You can take a walk with a family member for a little while, as long as you remember to keep 6 feet of space from other people when you go outside. That's totally okay. You just have to make sure you wash your hands and face when you get back home.
My mom keeps making me wash my hands all the time.
Hand washing is really important. Remember, soap and water kill the virus. We have to wash our hands for at least 20 seconds every time, and we have to be really careful not to touch our faces. While you're washing your hands, try singing one of your favorite songs. But make sure you sing it for at least 20 seconds. Germs can be transferred very easily, so help mom wipe down the things you touch a lot, like the refrigerator, tables and chairs, doorknobs, even your tablet, toys, video games, and remote controls.
Okay. I'm just so bored staying home all day.
I can understand that, but remember, the sickness won't last forever. We have so much technology available that even if you can't visit all the fun places you'd like to in person, you can go online and visit museums, libraries, zoos, and even Disneyland, or explore other countries you're curious about.
That sounds cool.
It's very cool, and I think you'll have a lot to do to keep yourself busy. And remember, there's homework to do too. Can't forget about your schoolwork. You don't have to do all those things alone either. Remember, your friends and family are home too, and there are things you can do together. FaceTime is a great way to practice social distancing and also hang out with your friends. I made a list of books that I always wanted to read, and I started one already. I got it for free from the library online. I spoke to my friend yesterday, and she's doing something really cool that I want to try also, learning to speak a new language.
I want to do that too.
I think we should both try doing that. It would be a lot of fun. Is there something else on your mind, Mikey?
I'm just scared. This has never happened before.
I can understand that, and thank you for being honest with me. It's not easy for people to admit they're scared. It takes a brave person to do that. I'm sure many people are feeling scared right now, which can be very confusing. I know many others are feeling the same way you are. So, speak to your family members and share how you're feeling. This is all new and different, so our feelings may change a lot. Your family can help you manage these confusing new feelings. We can't make this virus disappear, but we do have a lot of control over the situation. Remember what I said before about social distancing, washing your hands, and keeping all your belongings clean? It's really important to do these things each day, every day. If we each do our part, then we can go back to our normal lives soon. I know it hasn't been fun lately, and the things you're being asked to do are hard. But remember, there are so many people who care about you and want you to be safe. That's why I'm asking you to be a hero to your family and your community and follow all these rules. And it's okay to be scared. I bet a lot of adults are scared too.
Are you scared?
I've been feeling many emotions lately. Right now, I feel worried. I want to help make sure the virus doesn't spread. When the experts tell me that social distancing and washing my hands are a powerful way to stay healthy, so will the people I love and care about.
Okay, I got that.
Do you have any more questions?
No. I think I'll go back to my room.
Okay, check out your favorite museum or zoo online, and make sure you do everything you can to be a helper. You're smart and strong and brave. And remember, being a helper is being a hero. The doctors and nurses who are helping sick people right now are heroes. But so are you and me and your parents and your friends. We are all practicing social distance. We're washing our hands a lot. And we are talking about our feelings when we are scared. We are all in this together, and we have to help each other stay safe so our lives can be like they were before. Remember, this isn't going to last forever, and we're going to beat this thing together. You got that, Mikey?
Yep, I got it.
Great.